Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Heather Rose Up. I am Heather. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can continue to follow my weight loss journey. If you'd like to see how I did this past week, especially with my previous week of struggle with holiday weight gain, keep watching. Good morning and happy Monday. I am trying to get back into the swing of things with my vlogging and with my following my WW program. If you're new here, I am still following my WW Purple program, and hopefully I will be able to get back into the swing of things and continue on this. I really do love the Purple plan, and I haven't really had any desire to switch, so going forward. It is almost 11 o'clock. I'm currently making my brunch, which is the Felicia combo. It's one of my staple meals, and I love it because it is low in smart points for purple, and I love it because it's really yummy and I crave it often, and it helps keep me full throughout the day. So I've mentioned many times that I'm a school bus driver. I usually do my morning route and I have coffee, and sometimes I'll have a banana between schools. And then I come home and then I have a heavier meal, which is usually around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and that'll be my brunch. And then I won't eat again until dinner. Usually, actually, when I come home from work, I'll have a snack and then have dinner. But anyway, I wanted to go over what my goals are for this week. And I mentioned in my last video that I bought a planner, and I've been really working diligently trying to fill that out every day. I've been keeping track of whether or not I'm tracking on WW, and I will be completely honest, I have not been tracking 100%. I have been tracking every day though, just not fully. There have been moments where I've been doing some mindless eating, and I know I can go back and track it, but I'm really just trying to get back into the swing of things, and I'm fearful that if I track those little minor things here and there, I'm going to get the all or nothing mentality, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not expecting perfection, especially after going through such a bump in my journey the past 2 weeks. If you didn't see my last video, go watch it. So I'm going easy on myself, but I'm holding myself accountable by making sure that I am still tracking. I do want to make sure that I get back into 100% honest tracking. My friend Julie tagged me on an Instagram post recently where I think January 13th or 14th, I will put the date down below here, where we are doing 100% honest tracking until April something, and it's 100 days of it. So if you are interested in joining along with Julie and I will have a link in the description to our Instagram accounts so you can follow along also, and we can all hold each other accountable in this journey. Okay, so in my last week's video, I mentioned my planner that I've been really working at, and it has yearly goals, monthly goals, and weekly goals. So I wanted to share what my goals are for this week so I can post every day this week and kind of hold myself accountable that way as well. So I do want to make sure that I'm exercising. Oh, that's definitely not 2 minutes. I want to do 20 minutes of exercise for 2 days at least. Put away Christmas. So another thing that I like about this planner is you can also put in other goals and not just have it be weight loss focused. You can focus on many things. And putting away Christmas will help me declutter and help me get my mind in the right mindset. And then another goal I have is to post 2 videos. So hopefully one of the videos that I wanted to post this week has already been posted because I'm actually currently editing that right now. So yeah. I also wanted to mention, you might have seen it in my planner in that previous clip, that, and I also mentioned this in my last week's video, that I am working on my foundation of this journey, which is mental health. So I'm working on that, and I'm working on trying to find a good therapist so I can work on my food addiction and other issues that I have that may be affecting this journey in a negative way. So I'm working on my foundation so I can build up from that. So I'm on the search for a new therapist, and dealing with insurance and trying to find a good fit for a therapist is not an easy task. So, but I've started that process. I've called a couple of people, and I'm waiting to hear back from them, and hopefully that process will get moving soon as well. But I've definitely made an effort to start working on that. Keep watching and you'll see how the rest of this week goes, as will I. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I just got home from my morning route and I'm making kind of an early breakfast. I noticed I'm a little bit more hungry sooner today than I usually am. It's 9:30, so that might affect how I eat later and later in the day. But I don't think I mentioned how many weekly points I had left over as of yesterday. Yesterday I had 5. And all day yesterday, I did 100% honest tracking. I stayed on plan, and I got a rollover. So now on Tuesday, I have 6 weekly smart points left over. So I'm feeling good about that. I received a phone call yesterday from one of the therapists that I was reaching out to, and I have an appointment on the 22nd, and I spoke with the person for a little bit, and it sounds like it may be a very good fit for what I need. So I am feeling very optimistic about that. And I'm super excited that I got one of my 3 big goals that I wanted to accomplish done for the month of January. So I do have 2 more to go. And my goal of finding a therapist was definitely the most difficult one out of the 3. And so now I have to work on being more active. And this week I broke the activity goal down a little bit more. I would like to exercise for 20 minutes twice a day. I mentioned that in yesterday's clip. And then my other goal is to go to my WW workshops every week. And so I think I'm on a great start for my getting goals accomplished for the month of January. I will check back in tomorrow to let you know how I did for the rest of today. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is almost noon and I am just getting around to eat a real meal. I did have my coffee earlier like I usually do, but I had a Fiber One bar to help hold me over because I knew I would be running errands this morning. I got that done. So now I'm home and I'm making my breakfast/lunch, which is not the Felicia combo today, but it's pretty close. It's a breakfast taco with eggs, fat-free cheddar, turkey bacon, and hash browns on the purple plan with the wraps that I use. They're called Tomorrow. I think that's the brand name. I could be saying that wrong. The wraps are only 1 point. Anyway, the breakfast taco that I make is only 4 smart points. So that'll be my breakfast and my lunch. And so I'm starting to feel really good again. I'm starting to feel like I'm finally getting back into the swing of things, back into the WW groove. Yesterday I tracked honestly 100% all day yesterday, and I used all my daily points, but I did not dip into my weekly smart points, so I still have 6 weekly smart points for the week. So I am feeling much better about how things are going, and hopefully I'll be able to stay on this track to accomplish my goals and have a successful weigh-in on Friday. But I'm happy about the healthy habit changes that I've been making. So just wanted to check back in. I will check in tomorrow to let you know how the rest of today goes. All right, so today is Friday and I went to my WW workshop. I started to do a pre-workshop weigh-in reflection in the parking lot, and there was people all around. Not really all around, just like one person in the corner, and I just felt very self-conscious recording myself in my car in the parking lot, so I stopped. So I'm going to do a quick pre-reflection, or what I would have said in that parking lot. So yesterday, as you're watching this video, obviously you've seen the day-by-day progression. Yesterday I did not do an update, and I didn't check in for whatever reason. It wasn't really a conscious or subconscious, I don't know. I just didn't check in. But I did track everything. However, I went into my weekly points. I went to the negative by 17 points, which is not staying on track. However, I tracked it, which is a big step from where I was last week. And in the beginning of the week, you saw how I was struggling with being completely honest with my tracking, and I slowly but surely gained momentum and just continued to track honestly. So I did track honestly yesterday, and which brought me into the negatives with my weeklies, but I'm proud of myself for just getting into the habit of tracking and getting it back into the swing of things with WW that way. I feel like it was a week of learning. Like once I got off track, it was very, very difficult to get back on track again. And I really hope that going forward, I will remember that and try to avoid that at all costs. I do have a challenge coming up with my friend Julie and I. We will be doing 100 days of honest tracking, so I feel like I'm starting to prepare myself for that as well. I know I can do better next week with how I did this week, but I feel like I did come leaps and bounds this past week. As you saw, there were some goals that I had made for myself, and I'm trying to figure out, because I weigh in on Friday, but my planner, I still have 2 more days of goals to accomplish, so I guess, I'll have to figure out how to incorporate my goals in my planner and my weekly weigh-in vlogs, and so it's not like completely confusing, because I'm already like confusing myself talking about it, which doesn't take very much to do. Anyway, my goals were to exercise 20 minutes for 2 days. I haven't done that yet, so I have between now and Sunday to get that done. Post 2 videos on here, which this will be the second one. So that goal was accomplished. And then to find a therapist, which, as you saw, I did find a therapist, and I have an appointment coming up. So I'm very excited about that. There were some other goals that I had made for myself, but they're not weight loss related. They're just to kind of declutter and stuff like that. So if you're interested in knowing, put it in the comments. Maybe I'll put it in next week's video. Anyway, so I'm still working on those goals, and hopefully I will be able to accomplish them, and next week's video you'll see that I did that, and I'll try to figure out how to balance that so it doesn't seem unorganized or confusing in any way. Weigh in. Let's get to the good stuff, right? So today I weighed in at 188.8, which means I lost 3 pounds even. Now, if you didn't see last week's video, go check it out. I will have a link to that video in the description below, but I experienced a gain. I gained in 2 weeks 6.6 pounds, I think, so I am on my way to losing my holiday weight that I had gained, and I fully intend to keep pushing. It's one of the higher losses that I've had since I've started following WW, so I'm really pleased with that. Even if I didn't have that significant of a loss, I feel proud of myself for getting back into healthy habits. So that's how I did. The workshop was great. We were all I'm not sure if this is how it is all over in WW Studios, but January, I feel like everybody's very motivated, and the energy was fantastic, and everybody was feeding off of everybody's energy and had some great positive feedback and great suggestions. And the workshop kind of went back to basics and discussed smart points and basic techniques of the program. And my friend Julie and my friend Caitlin and we were sitting in the same row. And it's funny because as I was on my way to my workshop today, I'm thinking to myself, I need to get back into pre-tracking. I did that, I think, over the summer, and it really, really does help, and it helps you be mindful of what you're going to eat so you have room for other things if you want. It's a great way to plan your points. So when we're sitting here, when I'm sitting in the workshop, my friend Caitlin said, oh, I think I want to try pre-tracking. And I said, it's funny. And I told her the same thing I just said here. And she raised her hand and she said, we're all going to pre-track in this row. So the 3 of us have made a commitment to pre-track as much as we can this week. Obviously, when you're pre-tracking, you want to be a little flexible and not have the all or nothing mindset. So I came home and I pre-tracked the rest of my day already, and I have some extra points left over, which is nice because usually I'm like snacking along, tracking while I snack. But then like later on, it's like, oh crap, I'm hungry and I have no points left. Well, now I've planned it, so I will have points, and I can keep that in mind if I do need a snack here and there. Maybe I won't. We'll see. So that is the plan for this week. My goal is to pre-track. My goal is to vlog a little bit each day because it really does help. I want to mention my YouTube channel really quick. I am currently at, and I don't think it's hidden, currently, as I am saying this, at 453 subscribers, give or take a few. Obviously, that'll change by the time this posts, or maybe it won't. Who knows? But one of my goals this year is to grow my channel a little bit more. I really enjoy doing this. This is something that it takes work, believe it or not. Those who are watching that do have channels, you know what I'm talking about. It takes time, energy to edit, and I really enjoy it. It's a fun hobby, but it would be really fun to see the fruits of my labor, to see my channel grow. And to be honest, to see it at 450 some odd subscribers, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that would happen. This was more for me, which it does help me. If you've been following along, you see when I vlog, it does help me with my success and my weight loss. But it has become so much more than that. And I really do enjoy it, and I would love to see it grow a little more. So I've decided that I'm going to do a giveaway coming up. And once I hit 500, maybe. I haven't figured out what the exact amount will be. Also, it will tie into my Instagram account as well, and I will post something about that. This is still in the beginning thought process of it, but I think I want to do a giveaway once I hit 500 subscribers. So if you would share or like or subscribe, spread the word, I would really appreciate that. And once I hit 500 subscribers, I will have the rules and all of that. And I have some things in mind that I've been kind of collecting, things that I like, that help me on my journey, that might help my viewers on here and on Instagram as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, but I think it would be fun to kind of engage with my viewers more. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or if you find it helpful in any way, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, please. Share if you'd like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments. I've truly enjoyed answering comments and questions so far. And I will see you guys in a week with my next update. Thank you again, and I hope everybody has a great week.